Good evening. It's with great pleasure that we warmly welcome you here to Light Up a Life. Thank you for coming to share this very special time with us. Light Up a Life is a place to remember loved ones and reflect, however feels right for you. We welcome you as individuals and value the memories and experiences that make you who you are. Just take this time to be yourself and express whatever you need to tonight. Last year, as a result of the pandemic, we came together online as part of our very first virtual Light Up a Life. This year we find ourselves in a time where many restrictions have eased. For some, this means the things we've missed, whether seeing family and friends or a trip away, they have returned this year. But we understand too that the effects of the pandemic are still being felt, and the easing of restrictions may bring many different emotions, from hope to fear. To ensure that everyone can experience Light Up a Life in a way that feels comfortable and right for them, we are once again holding our very special services virtually as well as in person. We're really pleased to have reunited with some of our community at our in-person services over the last few weeks. And thank you to all those who have supported our events at St Mary's Church in Thirsk and at Ripon Cathedral. While keeping safe remains vitally important, we know that it's been a great comfort for those for whom the time is right to come together for these services. And whether you join us in person, online or both, Light Up a Life is an opportunity to come together in love, in comfort and in hope, and share in music, readings, time for reflection, and importantly, space for you to be you. Tonight we open the event with images from across our community, patients and their families, our supporters, volunteers, staff and partners. As your local hospice, we have always been inspired, shaped and owned by our community. For almost 2 years, we have all experienced changes and uncertainty. And it has been this community that has enabled us to rise to the challenges of the pandemic and to help more people with more services. Later this evening, we'll share more about the impact of our services and what that's meant during this year, and how they continue to grow and care for more people. Our community are at the heart of tonight's event, and now we come together to reflect and to celebrate the loved ones whose memories continue to illuminate our lives. In time-honoured tradition, we'll be lighting our hospice Christmas tree this evening and sharing that light with those in our community, bringing love, comfort and hope. Whether you need to laugh, cry or spend time in quiet reflection this evening, we will be here for you. Our Just Be bereavement and emotional wellbeing team are available on the phone right now should you need any support. If you need to talk now, after this service or at a later date, please call our Here to Help team on 01423 856 799. You will reach our trained team of caring and understanding professionals who are ready to listen and to support you. Those who have died and we continue to love are at the very heart of Light Up a Life, each person unique and each life of enormous value. Thank you for the meaningful dedications many of you have sent in already. If you wish to add a tribute to our online tree, you can do so using the information below. Every tribute will help us give the gift of care this Christmas to local families living with terminal illness and bereavement. If you've already made your dedication, we invite you to place your star on your tree or in your window. Now we will hear from some members of our community about what our services and Light Up a Life means to them.
Herriot Homecare cover a vast area of North Yorkshire, including Reeth, Richmond, down to Hawes. My role is going into the patients' homes. It's very varied, depending what time you go in. On the morning, we get the patient up, we get them dressed. You might see that patient 4 times in that day. You might only see them once, and then I might go off to someone else. Basically, it's all about them. They're in their own home, and it's making sure that they're comfortable. They're a lot happier in their own home, more relaxed. It's just making sure that everything they need is what they're getting. So you've seen a variety of people, but you do get to know them more personally. You know all about them, you know about the family, you know about the pets, they know about their needs. So it's that one-to-one really.
Sonia and I come down each year to write up the Light Up a Life cards. We copy the dedication onto the Light Up a Life card, which has a punched out star on it, and people can write the name of their loved ones on the back of the star, and we really enjoy doing it, and it's a nice feeling to know it may bring comfort to people who have lost loved ones. When I was a child at school, I had quite a neat hand. And for many years I said I'd like to learn how to do calligraphy properly. Until one day my son, as a grown man, said, "I'll pay for lessons." And it's the best gift for me ever. It's opened up a whole new world for me, and I so enjoy doing it. I just love it. Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without the Light Up a Life cards.
I got Herriot in when my mum was diagnosed with cancer in 2019, and they were absolutely brilliant. I got in touch with the hospice side of them to come in, and they all came in. They came in at least three times a day, morning, afternoon and evening. So they came and they washed her, changed her nightie, changed everything that they needed to change, beddings, the lot, and then they always asked if I was okay. Herriot used to come out and take her out for a coffee one afternoon a week, maybe to the garden centre, and she used to really enjoy them coming, or they'd sit and talk with her, and she used to really enjoy that. Nothing was too much trouble for them. They just, anything that you asked them to do, they would do. I decided to volunteer with Herriot because I had some time on my hands during the week. There's people always passing and they're calling in, and because we're the local charity, we get lots of donations brought in because they're wanting to donate, because we've obviously helped them in the past, so they want to come and help give something back, which I did myself. I've done a couple of walks now for Herriot. Everybody that comes in that bring us donations have always said that we helped their mum, the dad, the brother, the sister, whoever, so they always want to come in. And Herriot brought comfort to our family at the end of life for my mum. And she was just, they were second to none anyway.
On behalf of Herriot and our community, I would like to say a huge thank you to our incredible frontline staff and their dedicated volunteers for all that they do. I'm delighted to now welcome the wonderful choir from Thirsk School. Please sing along at home if you wish.
Gentle mother
A heartfelt thanks from Herriot for the collaboration of our partners within the community, the work of our wonderful home team, and of course the support of our Just Be bereavement and emotional wellbeing team. Now we have a very special poem written and read by 14-year-old Holly, who received our support, reflecting on her experiences of grief.
I wanted to write a poem to help my future self, to teach her how to manage and battle her mental health. So this poem is for you. I know what you're going through. You will get past this stage like you always do. I have always been told to take a day at a time. Follow this rule and you will be fine. Take a breath and look around. See the beauty and be proud. Look how far you've come. There is not far to go. Soon you will be happy, even though you're feeling low. If you're down or feeling anxious, picture that place that brings you happiness. If you're angry, cross or mad, sit down and get out your favourite drawing pad. If you are feeling lonely or even sad, look through a memory album of Grandad. Laugh at his faces, those ones he always pulled. Giggle at his crazy stories, the ones he always told. One thing I've learnt that you can never forget is that talking to people will always help, even though it makes you upset. Don't worry about crying, it is a good thing. Letting out all the sadness helps the happiness flood in. Treasure the good times, but don't forget the bad. Use them to learn from, to help you when you're sad. Never lose hope, because you are strong. It won't be easy, and it may be long. But you have done this before, you can do it again. Keep your head up, and do the same.
It's now time to light our tree, helping the memories of each and every special person in our lives to shine on. Let us join together in this moment, in love, in comfort and in hope, reflecting however feels right for you. Once we've shared the light throughout our community, we'll pause for 2 minutes in silence.
Sing it one last time for you. Then we really have to go. You've been the only thing that's right in all I've done. And I can barely look at you. Every single time I do, I know we'll make it anywhere away from here. Light up you can't raise your voice to say no. Light up, light up.
At this very moment, our dedicated team are helping families to make precious moments together and do the things that make them feel more like themselves. Across Hambleton and Richmondshire, members of our specialist home team are knocking on someone's door, ready to offer hands-on care in the place that many people want to be, their own homes, surrounded by the people and things that matter most. Our Just Be team are supporting those experiencing bereavement, anxiety, low mood and loneliness over the phone, as well as the NHS frontline staff who are dealing with the psychological impact of this pandemic. In the past year, our team has cared for 120% more people than before the outset of COVID-19. And all of this is possible only thanks to your support. There is still time to add a dedication to our tree if you wish, with your donation making a very real difference to local families living with terminal illness and bereavement. And remember, our Just Be bereavement and emotional wellbeing team are here right now and every day between 8 AM and 8 PM if you would like to speak with one of our expert trained volunteers. We are here to help you. And may I thank you again for joining us at Herriot Hospice Homecare this evening. We are so grateful to be able to share this special time to remember with you and have you as part of our community. Wishing you a safe and a very meaningful Christmas. Good night.
At the core of all things, there's a voice ever sings in a place known as forevermore. Can't you hear the call at the edge of the light, right before the sunrise? There's a path to lead you home again. If you walk in flame in the darkness of the night, look for the light. In the darkness of your fight, look for the light. We are here with you in every twinkling star, each flame, each flicker. We there's a path to lead you home again. If you walk in flame at the brink of all space, there's the time all must face to accept our life.